হ্যালো স্টুডেন্টস, আজকে আমরা আলোচনা করব ক্লাস 5-এর ইংলিশ রেইনড্রপস বুকের চ্যাপ্টার 7 হাউ ফার ইজ দ্য রিভার। শুরু করার আগে বলতে চাই, ভিডিওটা স্কিপ করো না, পুরোপুরি ভিডিওটা মন দিয়ে দেখো, তাহলে বুঝতে তোমাদের সুবিধা হবে। মোটিভেট করার জন্য ভিডিওগুলো লাইক করো, তার সাথে চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করো, বেল আইকনটা প্রেস করো, যাতে প্রত্যেকটা ভিডিও নোটিফিকেশন তোমরা সবার আগে পেতে পারো। আর ভিডিওগুলো বন্ধুদের সাথে প্রচুর শেয়ার করো। তার ডেসক্রিপশন বক্সে প্লেলিস্টে সমস্ত ভিডিওর লিঙ্ক দেওয়া আছে, কোনো ভিডিও যদি মিস হয়ে গিয়ে থাকে চেক আউট করে নিও। তাহলে চলো স্টার্ট করি। হাউ ফার ইজ দ্য রিভার। আগে আমি এক্সারসাইজ করব আর লাস্টের দিকে আলোচনা করব কিছু ইনসাইট, কোয়েশ্চেন আনসার। তাহলে চলো দেখে নিই। এখানে ফার্স্টে আছে কিছু ওয়ার্ড মিনিং। হ্যাড ফাইন ফিচার্স, ওয়াজ গুড লুকিং, স্কেচি মিল, নট আ প্রপার মিল, creased and withered face that shows that a person had a hard life, misgivings, doubts or anxiety about something bad that might happen, rare, here raise, striking, here shining on, presently, soon, smarting on his feet, pain in his feet, diverge, take another way, would not have faltered, would not have hesitated or felt discouraged, bramble, thorny bush, frenzied, here uncontrollably. Next এবার আসছে আমি objectives. Number A, walk with your partners, read section 1 and tick the correct answer. Discuss and compare your answers with another pair of students. Share your answer. Number 1, the boy could or couldn't see the river from his house. Couldn't. Number 2, there was a or was no mountain between the house and the river. Was a mountain between the house and the river. Number 3, the boy did or didn't pass a milkman. Didn't. Number 4, the boy's hair was or was not combed neatly. Was not combed neatly. Number 5, his parents were going to be or were not going to be away all day. Were going to be. Number 6, the last village on the way to the river was before or after the mountain. Before. Next, number B, tick the correct sentences and put a cross against the incorrect ones. Okay, number 1, the river was 20 miles away. Cross. Number 2, the boy would have to walk 14 miles to the river and back. Cross. Number 3, the boy had walked long distances before. Tick. True. Number 4, the woodcutter was worried about the boy. True. Number 5, the boy was dizzy when he walked because he had not eaten. False. Number 6, the path went winding down the mountain. True. Number 6, C, put a tick against what the story tells us. Put a cross against where it does not tell us. Number 1, the name of the boy. Cross. Number 2, how old he was. Tick. Number 3, why his parents were away. Cross. Number 4, the name of the river. Cross. Number 5, the color of his hair. Tick. Number 6, whether he wore shoes. Tick. Number 7, the details of the mill. Tick. Number 8, the name of the village where he lived. Cross. Number 9, the jewelry the village girl was wearing. Tick. Number 11, the outfit the village boy wore. That has mentioned. Number 12, the name of his school. That has not mentioned. Number 13, the sound made by the river. Tick. The 14, the color of the river water. Tick. Next, number E, কিছু কোয়েশ্চেন আনসার আছে, তো এগুলো আমরা একটু আলোচনা করে নেব। What stood between the boy and the river? Thickly forested mountains stood between the boy and the river. Number 2, why was the boy barefoot? As he was a village boy, he was habituated and felt free with his bare foot. He liked the feel of warm stones and cool grass, so the boy was barefoot. Number 3, what mill did his parents leave for him? His parents left a loaf of bread, some milk, and 2 eggs. Number 4. According to the village girl, how far was the river? According to the village girl, the river was 20 miles away. Number 5. What did the village boy say? The boy laughed and ran down the path as he knew that the river was not so far. Next, number 8. Tick the correct meaning of these phrases and sentences. Number 1. Thickly forested mountain. Number A, there were thick mountains near the forest. Number B, a thick forest grew on the mountain. Number C, a thick forest stood next to the mountain. Answer is B. Number 2, not because he couldn't afford shoes. Number A, he did not have the money to buy shoes. Number B, he could afford to buy shoes. Number C, he liked shoes but had none. Number B, he could afford to buy shoes. Number 3, here was the opportunity he had waited for. Number A, this is not the chance he had waited for. Number B, the chance had been waiting for him. Number C, he had been waiting for such a chance. Option C is the answer. Number 4, which has fairly accurate? Number A, it was quite correct. Number B, it was not really correct. Number C, it was very wrong. The answer is number 4A. Number 5, if someone had been with him, he could not have faltered. Number A, if he had someone with him, he would not have stopped or hesitated. Number B, though he was alone, he was not tired or discouraged. Number C, he imagined someone was with him and felt encouraged. Option A is the answer. Next, number 8. Find the opposite of these words in this word search. Number 1, float, sink. Number 2, listen, speak. Number 3, sleep, wake. Number 4, remember, forget. Number 5, receive, give. Number 6, ascend, go. তো এখানে এটা করা আছে, তোমরা যদি চাও তাহলে একটা স্ক্রিনশট নিয়ে নিতে পারো। Number I, to which of these words can you add this to get their opposites? Circle them. Organize, loyal, extend, obey, make, steer, connect. Obey are connected, disobey, disconnect. এই দুটোই শুধু হবে। Number J, add in, an, dis or im to form the opposites of these words. Number 1, invisible. Number 2, unhappy. Number 3, disrespect. Number 4, disadvantage. Number 5, imperfect. Number 6, impure. Number 7, undue. Number 8, disability. Number 9, indecision. Number 10, impatient. Number 11, untrue. Number 12, unsure. Next, K, use pronouns to replace the underlined words. Number 1, Prashant and Rohan are not at home. They are playing in the park. Number 2, Alpita loves to eat apples. She has one every day. Number 3, Shiv and Pia live in this house. They moved here recently. Number 4, this crisscross is not so easy, yet Mira has solved it. Number 5, my sister loves to swim. She is a good swimmer. Number 6, my dog has had a litter of puppies. I will keep one puppy from them. Number 7, Rita and Ranu are twins. They will turn 5 next week. Number 8, my nephew likes car. The toy truck is for him. Number L, fill in the blanks with I or me. Number 1, Aisha came to the park with me. Number 2, she and I played with the swings. Number 3, we played on the seesaw. I enjoyed that very much. Number 4, my mother had given me some money to buy ice cream. Number 5, I used the money to buy ice cream for both of us. Next, number A, complete these questions using the correct WH words. Number 1, where do you live? Number 2, what did you have for lunch? Number 3, who went with you to the park? Number 4, whom did you go to watch the football game? Number 5, where have you been? Next, use punctuation marks and capital letters where necessary. তা আমি এটা করে দিয়েছি, তোমরা একটা স্ক্রিনশট নিয়ে নাও। ওকে, এবার আমি আসছি, স্টার্ট করব তোমাদের এক্সট্রা কিছু কোয়েশ্চেন আনসার। আমি বলেছিলাম, why was the boy sure that he had covered half the way. The woodcutter told the boy that it would take him 2 hours to reach the river. Now he had walked for over an hour, so he was sure that he had covered half the way. Describe the girl whose hands spoke a language of their own. The girl had a scythe with which she had been cutting grass. There were rings in her nose and ears, and her arms were covered with heavy bangles. Her bangles made music when she moved her wrist, as though her hands spoke a language of their own. What were the problems that the young adventurer faced? The problems that the young adventurer faced were: number 1, he felt hungry and thirsty during the travel. Number 2, his feet were scorched by the hot stones as he was barefoot. Next, what made the last part of the boy's journey easy? The village boy made the last part of boy's journey easy. They both sat on the hillside and ate bread in silence. They walked together and talked. The boy forgot the pain in his feet, the heat of the sun, and the distance he had covered and the distance he had yet to cover. Next, why did the boy feel discouraged? The boy missed the village boy, and there was no one else in sight. His home was hidden from view by the side of the mountain, and there was no sign of the river, so he felt discouraged. Next, what reminded him of his fatigue and isolation. The boy thought that if someone had been with him, he would not have faltered. But alone, he was conscious of his fatigue and isolation. According to the author, why is it important to walk close to nature? According to the author, it is important to walk close to nature to have a better understanding of life. It is because we first emerged from the natural world and to which we still belong. What prevented the boy from seeing the river? The thickly forested mountain prevented the boy from seeing the river. Why did the boy have a desire to know the river personally, or what did the boy hear about the river from the villagers? The boy had never seen the river with his own eyes. He had only heard from the villagers of it, of the fish in its water, of its rocks and currents and waterfalls, so he wanted to explore the river personally. How did the boy get a chance to see the river? The boy got a chance to see the river because his parents had gone to visit their friends for the entire day, and if he came back before dark, they wouldn't know where he had been. Next, did the woodcutter encourage the boy to go to the river? No, the woodcutter did not encourage the boy to go to the river. Describe the appearance of the woodcutter. The woodcutter was a short, powerful man with a creased and weathered face and muscles that stood out in hard lumps. Why was the boy sure that he had... Sorry, it has been done already. Next. Why did the boy find the silence impressive but frightening? The boy found the silence impressive but frightening because as a nature lover, the silence impressed him. However, the thought that he was alone filled his heart with fear. So আজকে আমরা কমপ্লিট করলাম How far is the river? আবারও বলছি ভিডিওটা স্কিপ করো না, তাহলে কিন্তু তোমাদের বুঝতে অসুবিধা হয়ে যাবে। ভিডিওটা লাইক করে মোটিভেট করো যাতে ভবিষ্যতে তোমাদের জন্য আরও ভালো ভালো ভিডিও বানাতে পারি। চ্যানেলে নতুন এসে থাকলে অবশ্যই চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করো, বেল আইকনটা প্রেস করো যাতে প্রত্যেকটা ভিডিও নোটিফিকেশন তোমরা সবার আগে পেতে পারো। কোনো ভিডিও মিস হয়ে গিয়ে থাকলে ডেসক্রিপশন বক্সে প্লেলিস্টে ক্লাস ওয়াইজ সাবজেক্ট ওয়াইজ সমস্ত ভিডিও লিঙ্ক দেওয়া আছে, চেক আউট করে নিও। তো আজকে এইটুকুই। সবাই সুস্থ থেকো, ভালো থেকো, মন দিয়ে পড়াশোনা করো। বাই, টেক কেয়ার।